More than half of all bankruptcies in the U.S. are because of medical debt, and News Channel 5 remains committed to eliminating that issue in our area.
Our Chris Davis introduces us to a pastor up in Clarksville who, after watching some of our reporting, decided to do something about it.
During the worst of the pandemic, the lights were off and pews sat empty each Sunday in this sanctuary.
This was something that we prayed about and that we hoped would have an impact.
But the mission work of Madison Street United Methodist Church never dimmed.
And if people were having to decide between putting food on the table or paying their bills, we knew that we were called to help.
Senior Pastor Harriet Bryan saw eliminating medical debt as a way to help during the biggest medical crisis of our lifetime.
I realized that $1 could wipe out $100 of medical debt. And so with that in mind, I reached out to RIP Medical Debt and said, hey, what can we do?
This nonprofit is able to buy outstanding healthcare payments pennies on the dollar.
We want to do something that really blesses others.
At first, Pastor Bryan hoped this would have a local impact.
Because of News Channel 5's great generosity, there was not as much medical debt in Middle Tennessee as we had originally thought, which led us to expand throughout the state.
Which turned out to be a blessing in disguise.
Cumberland County, Fentress County, Franklin County.
Because in more rural counties, hospitals continue to close as medical bills mount.
It's across the state.
Much like the parable of the feeding of the 5,000, this church was able to take the thousands of dollars that they raised and turn it into an impact of millions.
We were able to wipe out $2.1 million of debt in Tennessee and almost $400,000 of debt in Mississippi.
She was working in her office when she got the news.
I started crying. I did. I went and started telling the staff members, look at this, this is what we've done.
While the congregation will likely never get to meet any of the people they helped.
They will receive a yellow envelope that will simply say, your medical debt has been wiped out.
She gives thine and her congregation the glory.
We were in a place to help those who were hurting.
Chris Davis.
That's who we are and who we want to be.
News Channel 5.
Thanks, Chris. If you receive one of the yellow envelopes telling you your medical debt is forgiven, we would love to hear from you. Send us an email to newsroom@newschannel5.com.